Last year alone, homeowners spent over $400 billion on renovations. But there are 3 popular projects that can actually decrease your home's value by up to 13%. I'm Michelle Petrie, your Buffalo area realtor, and I'm sharing the 3 renovations that'll actually hurt the sale of your home and what we should do instead. So the first renovation that will hurt the value of your home is removing bedrooms in order to make 1 mega bedroom. Now I will say homes that have 5 bedrooms in it, most people don't need 5 bedrooms. So taking away so that we have 4 bedrooms and 1 mega big one in that 4, okay, fine. But if you're looking at a home that has 3 bedrooms and you're removing a wall in between to make it a 2-bedroom home, that can decrease the value of the home. So what I would say is let's turn that mega room into something that has a suite. Let's make it so we have a full bath attached, a nice good sized closet, and maybe to compensate, finish a spot in the basement so they could have a home office. You know, it's very simple to put up carpet, luxury vinyl floor in the basement and drywall. It's not that hard. So let's do something. If we're gonna take away from upstairs, let's repurpose downstairs. And why I don't recommend doing this unless you absolutely have to is because it can hurt the home's value up to tens of thousands of dollars. How many people I work with that say I need at least 3 bedrooms is almost all of them. It is very rare that a buyer says, oh, I don't care how many bedrooms. We need to think about that when we're renovating our home. The next renovation is extremely controversial in our area, pools. So many people would think that you would want a pool. However, in all the years I've been doing real estate, not one buyer said, I have to buy a house that has a pool. Why is it controversial? Why don't people want pools? One, we live in Buffalo, New York. We have 3, maybe 4 good months out of the year where a pool is actually great to have. The rest of the time, it's maintenance, it's taking care of it, it's closing it, it's paying someone to close it, or it's just space in your yard where you don't have room to do other things that you might enjoy. It's good and bad. It's all personal preference. But for all the buyers I've ever worked with, I have never had one of them say, I have to have a pool. When you think about putting a pool into your house, it's not that it hurts the value of your home. It's just that you won't get that money back. If you put in a pool for $100,000 this year, and I'm talking in-ground pools, if you put in an in-ground pool for $100,000 and then decide to sell your home next year, the home value does not go up $100,000. So it's not necessarily that it's hurting the value, but it definitely hurt your pocketbook. You aren't gonna get that money back. So make sure if you're going to invest in a pool of that magnitude that you are going to be staying in that home for quite a while. What I would recommend instead is decking out your backyard, putting in a gorgeous back patio outdoor entertainment, even a built-in grill, a built-in kitchen. For the outside, you can put one of those great pergolas out there. I mean, you could really make it super nice, and it's low maintenance, less cost, and so enjoyable. So the last renovation I definitely do not recommend that you do is extreme or lavish decor, meaning like big, bright colors, crazy chandeliers, something that is very, very unique to the home. And yes, we all have our unique tastes. Yes, we all want to show our personal selves in our homes. However, when you're selling a home, you want to appeal to the masses. So I literally had a house one time that was black and white. Every single room, every single thing was black and white. It was very intense. It had a lot of nice finishes and things, but it really minimized our pool of buyers that we had because either you had to find someone that loved that decor or you had to find someone that was willing to put money into the house to change it to what they actually like. Maybe they like the layout, they like the location, they like the size, but they needed to change the cosmetic work. So it really minimized who we were looking for, and when we minimize who we're looking for, there's less buyers that come into the home, less offers, and not as much of a choice in terms or price. But if you do have that in your home, something you can do before selling is neutralize. Most people should put a new coat of paint on their homes anyways before they sell. Bring out a little bit of nice neutral colors, neutralize the look in the house. A lot of times the decor that we have in the house can be taken down and put away, so it's again a minimalist look as a whole, which most people are attracted to nowadays. By avoiding these 3 value-killing renovations, you can literally save yourself tens of thousands of dollars at the time of sale. Have you completed any renovations that didn't deliver the value you expected? Or have you done projects that have resulted in surprisingly good return? Let me know in the comments so we can help other homeowners.